there, the insurer may engage specialist external counsel. Back to your question on the cost, at this stage, the insurer might say, I'll require you to enter an expense agreement for $10,000. If you buy the insurance policy, I'll waive the fee. If you don't buy it, then you're on the hook for my legal costs, limited to $10,000.
Now, the full due diligence, clearly they're turning around the initial indication quite quickly. The full due diligence, I imagine, is at least the time to get the final quote is a function of the size and complexity of the deal. But what would you, what's an average sort of time that it takes in order to get this formal quote?
Okay, so the indication takes 2 business days, typically. In terms of the further underwriting, insurers normally say 5 business days from being given the information, which is access to the data room, the conference call. They require 5 business days. But the quickest we've done a policy from receiving the first information to having a policy in place is 4 working days. So it is possible to move quickly, and the insurers can be really flexible. And Dan, I'm sure you would have heard from the discussions with your clients that in the past, one of the reservations about the product was the time it took to put it in place. Is that something that comes up?
Yes, absolutely.
Whereas today, it is a very quick process and very efficient.
Excellent. All right, and whoops, where are we here? So now we know what the product is, how it's priced, how it's underwritten. Can we talk about some real-world examples as to when transactional risk could be a good fit to help close the deal? So let's look at the buy side first.
Okay, absolutely. So one of the advantages that our clients are using, especially in the PE world, is using insurance to gain a competitive advantage. So if I just come in on this slide here, I'll show you what I mean here. Essentially, this is using insurance to make a bid more attractive. And we've got this diagram here, which represents on the left-hand side the traditional bidder, who's offering 100 million. But demands a warranty cap of 20 million, which is very usual, backed by an escrow of 20 million for 2 years. So as you can see, the seller's getting 100 million, but there's uncertainty over that 20 million, and they've only got 80 million on day one. That would be your traditional bidder. What many of our clients are doing here in London and worldwide and in the States is when they recognize sellers who find it difficult or expensive to tie up money, they're using insurance to differentiate their bid. So the insurance bidder is offering a lower price, but they're only demanding a warranty cap of 2 million and a small escrow of 2 million to provide that protection. They're then obtaining all the protection that they need from the insurance market, and that is allowing the seller to walk away with 93 million on day one and only 2 million of uncertainty. And we're seeing this used as a very effective tool on a number of recent